Gets me through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Welcome to the podcast. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Maybe you're a lovely, wholesome person, or maybe you're a genuine dirty bird who cheats on their partner. If so, this little chat we had via Chick Chat is for you.
Yeah, and I would say this. If you like to cheat repeatedly, then your chances of getting caught these days with all the technology are super, super good.
I really need a Chick Chat. Let's have a Chick Chat. It is so time for a Chick Chat.
Let's go, girls.
Yes, if you are joining us for Chick Chat for the first time, and I'm really sorry you've missed out on all the Chick Chat so far, but this is how it rolls. This is all the off-air conversations us girls have, and let's be honest, it's 4 against 1 in the office.
Yeah. I'm allowed to listen, but not really contribute.
That's exactly right. So it's all these conversations that we have off-air, and we're like, oh, you know what? Bugger it, let's just talk about it on air. So we've got Abby from the newsroom, mid-30s, single this week.
All right, that's it. Let's say I'm happily dating. I'm looking for the tank to my... that doesn't work. They're brother and sister. Scrap that. I'm looking
You leave
for my
the Tassie
person.
jokes to me. Jokes, all right?
Happily dating.
You were
Thank
going
you.
to say the tank to your Tory, who are your sausage dogs.
Yeah.
We got beautiful producer Zoe, who's had a glow up this week. Very career minded, but just looking stunning.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Nice
That's very
glow
nice.
up. And we were talking before when you were not here, Zoe. You've got a couple of options with nicknames.
There you go.
Hot Zoe, we could call you Hoey. Or Glow Up Zoe, we could call you Glowy.
Chloe. Yeah, I'll take
Which
Chloe,
one?
I reckon.
Chloe?
Yeah.
Okay,
For
cool.
those just tuning in, Zoe had her first haircut in 7 years.
Yeah.
And she looks stunning.
Oh, stop it all.
on you,
Yeah,
Howie.
enough. I'm blushing. Move on. Howie.
All right, Hoey, we want to talk about this. We want to talk about the incredible ways that technology is catching out cheaters, because you guys had some stories.
Absolutely. I mean, God, Abs, you're full of these kind of crazy stories from your friends, and I love it and live for it. But I saw this and thought of you guys and thought of Chick Chat. Live photos. So we all know when you take a photo on an iPhone, if it's on live mode, you hold down the photo and it'll give you a couple seconds before and after. So it's like a little mini movie, you know?
See, already that's fraught with
It's
danger.
terrifying, isn't it? Very,
Yeah.
very scary. Like, is our phone just recording at all times? Horrifying. And then this one bloke, I saw this story, he was away for work, staying in a hotel, and he sent his partner a photo of him like laying on the bed, thumbs up sort of thing, going, oh, night at the hotel, night, love you, babe, blah, blah, blah. It was a live photo. And the girlfriend held down the live photo, and at the last second, another woman jumped in the frame.
Oh, dear.
Jumped into bed next to him.
Oh, no.
Just enough to see, I saw it was like enough to kind of see that it was intimate, but you couldn't really see her face or anything. So that is how she found out he was cheating on a work trip, from a live photo.
Well, goodness
Wouldn't
me.
that sting?
Oh, that would sting. I've got a few from friends.
Of course
but
you do.
This
Here we
was,
go. Of course you do, Abs.
all my friends are going to stop telling me stories soon. So two separate people, exactly the same story though. They had Apple Watches.
Yeah.
And essentially the Apple Watch obviously records when your heart rate goes up and things like that when you've done a workout and whatever.
Oh, no.
But you can connect to other people.
So like it's a shared fitness.
Well, yeah,
type
so you can sort of see each other.
Each other's results, keep you motivated.
Abby's gone to the gym. I better go because I want to beat her today, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so both of them have had a spike in heart rate at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning when they've said that they were staying, like the partners have said that they're staying away for the night or they're, wherever they work. They were obviously having some extracurricular activities at 3 o'clock in the morning with somebody else.
But it doesn't I don't know if I should say that. It doesn't necessarily mean there was someone else involved.
Oh,
Wow,
jeez.
okay.
Louise.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's true. But in these two instances,
There was, yeah.
Yes, and I don't want
What-
you guys to be connected up to my sort of details, particularly if it's a sort of special time with me in car, and you're like, well, did your heart rate spike for 6.5 seconds? What happened?
Or walking into a...
Yeah, and then we all get together and we all go, geez, Hazy had a good morning, didn't he? Like that beat his previous record.
It might spike
A
every time you
4.5.
walk into a pork presser with Rosie and Butters.
Oh, very true. Throw Jasmine and Francis in there. We'll go
Or when
absolute
you walk
party.
in your shorts and Ken Hinkley gets into you.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
Deary me. All right, let's do this. 13 24 10. How'd you catch them cheating? Did it involve modern technology? Oh, these are fascinating, these stories, aren't they?
New ways to get absolutely found out as a dirty bird.
And you can remain anonymous if you like. You don't have to reveal who you are.
Definitely. Don't get yourself or other people in trouble.
Or do.
Would recommend that.
Or do.
For a bit of humour. Good for us.
If you've been cheated on, throw them under the bus. We encourage it. 13 24 10. Ruth, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. What's happened to you?
About 10 years ago, I was dating a guy for 2 years. We weren't like social media people at the time, so we never like added each other or anything like that. So for 2 years, I dated him, and then something didn't feel right at one point. So I did check his Facebook, and he had another girlfriend and a baby.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Genuine
So-
family.
Yeah,
Thanks for clarifying.
the whole family. So the baby was only about 6 months old, so it was definitely born while we were dating.
Oh, my goodness. And so was this just in the messages, or how did you find out?
He had actually blocked me, which I didn't know about. So I created a fake account because something felt dodgy, and found his page by the fake account and saw the cover photo of him with his girlfriend and the baby.
Wow. Ruth, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Abs, weren't you saying that there's a whole Facebook community now where you can sort of catfish blokes if you suspect they're cheating?
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's how I did it. I created a fake account, and he obviously never thought that I would have done that.
Wow, Ruth, well done, by the way.
Ruth,
Oh, well,
Clever.
He denied it to the ground, and I'm like, hello, there's photos.
Yeah,
geez,
wow.
Still, what about after that? Was there obviously a moment where we just said, yeah, okay, I'm done?
Oh, yeah, I was done. And then I moved to Australia. So
Yeah.
it's not like he can find me.
Yeah. What are we talking, Ruth? Are we picking up a little Scottish accent there?
Irish.
Irish.
Okay. Let me get rid of this.
Close enough. Look, close enough.
Oh, Ruth, he likes to think he has a Scottish connection because his wife's Scottish, but everyone in this room knew that Ruth was Irish.
Oh, I feel like everyone's Scottish a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, Ruth. Thank you so much.
Here's what you're waking up to, Adelaide.
What's in the news today?
Your post-snooze news.
It's exactly what you need to know first thing in the morning to start your day so you're well equipped. So when you hit the water cooler at work, you know what's going on.
You can go, hey, guess what? Hey, Daz, guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what I heard this morning?
Yeah.
And you can just launch into this epic story. And by the end of it, you've got about 4 or 5 people around you going, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so learned.
Yeah.
I like you more now.
Yeah. That was a real extension of what I was just going to have a mild chat about water cooler, conversation.
that is how we explain mansplaining, Jodie.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
There it is.
You really dumb it down for all the lads out there.
Yeah.
Particularly me. Sometimes I'm mansplaining it not to everyone else. I'm mansplaining it to myself. I'm talking myself through things.
This is him mansplaining in the mornings. Okay, left foot in your trousers. Okay, good work, Andrew.
Yeah.
Right foot now.
Sometimes I choke because I breathe out too much and I forget to breathe in. Do you ever get that?
Oh.
It's like in, out, out. Oh, gosh. Anyway, kick us off,
It'll be
Abs.
a long morning, isn't it? Okay,
What do you got?
today's the day. Everyone needs to know that today is the day that I become a millionaire.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
the Powerball is jackpotting to 200 million. If you haven't got your ticket yet, don't worry because
Yeah.
I'm winning it. It's
Yeah.
going to be mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So $200 million, half of all Australian adults will have a ticket for tonight's draw. Obviously, it didn't go off last week, so it's jackpotted to 200. If you're wondering what I'm going to be spending my 200 million on, the Stag Hotel in the city and the East End has actually just come up for sale.
Wow.
The Big Easy Group are going to offload that one to take care of their other smaller ventures.
Okay.
My sister, that was actually her first pub job.
What's it?
So I'm thinking, keep it in the family and
nice.
let's buy it back.
Okay.
So that's what I'll be doing with my 200 million.
Have you thought about when we buy the pub, when you win, who's going to do what in the pub in terms of jobs?
Well,
for
obviously,
all of us?
because I'm so rich, I'll be in the Bahamas and I will put somebody in to organise. Hazy, maybe
Entertainment,
I don't know,
Sunday afternoons at the
Yeah.
Stag on the balcony.
Yeah.
Andrew Hayes.
shots
good.
usually during sets. So
Yeah.
That's good, though, isn't it? The Smiths and the O'Learys owning a pub together with free range. What could go wrong there,
what could
Abs?
go wrong?
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Can I work behind the bar?
No,
Okay.
you can do the door.
All right.
You do the door.
Juicy.
Bitch.
Because I'm so intimidating. You can't come in. Well, I really want it. All right, then off you go.
Have fun. Don't
Yeah. Yeah. Just drink responsibly. Okay, let's talk about maths last night. So it started out so promising. Collins and Natalie, two people that came together, and I thought, oh, here's two. They're just both self-confessed nerds. This is a match made in heaven. And so they got married, but then it turns out she sort of out-nerded him. And at the reception, she was OTT and too much, and even him as a nerd was like, that's too nerdy. So
Nerd off.
yeah, he was asked how he felt about sharing a bed with Natalie after their nuptials.
Come on.
First night with your wife. Are you going to share the bed?
Am I allowed to ask, are we having one bed? Are we like, where are we going?
You're married.
Are we going to a...
I don't know the logistics. But
Okay.
Do you want to share bed with your wife tonight?
Look, we all get caught up in the moment, human beings. I just got married. What a day. What a...
What a day. What an absolute tricky situation.
Yeah, can I just peel back the curtain for 1 second, Abby? What about in the group chat last night? Hayes dog. Anyone else watching maths? I like Eden's partner. He's the one with the big top knot bun.
Yeah, he's cool.
Zoe,
Nice guy.
Zoe goes, he's got major flog potential. Hayes dog goes, I think he's sweet.
But I do love how Hazy's all for him. Then Zoe's like, yeah, no. And then Hazy's like, oh, yeah, okay. I can
Yeah.
see it.
Then Zoe's followed it up with, man is wearing a scrunchie. Hayes dog, this is true, and I can't defend him for
Yeah,
that.
it's not. I can't go into bat for scrunchies, but that's okay.
And also, why are we
looking
discussing
past it.
maths at night?
Yeah, that's very, very true. I'm looking past the scrunchie though, Abs. News. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you really have
Scrunchies
to.
are coming back into fashion.
No, they're not.
For women.
No, they're not. No,
Yeah,
they
for
weren't
women.
cool the first time around, so why are we
Come on,
embracing
as
it
if
now?
you didn't have a scrunchie back in the
Yeah, we're-
60s.
Exactly. All the way back then. Oh, it begins. It begins. Well done, Abs. 10 points for you.
You're going to back that in, are you?
Yeah, sorry. 20 points for you, Abs.
Thank you.
Hey, let's just wrap this up, Joes, with a little bit of sports news, if you don't mind. Let's get back on track.
Sure.
It's not talking about your prime back in the day. So, congratulations to Ash Gardner, who picked up the Belinda Clark Award
Well done.
as Women's Best Cricketer in Australia, and also Mitch Mars, who picked
Yep.
up the Allen Border Medal. And some news as well from the Crows. Rory Sloane has just had surgery to fix a detached retina.
What?
He's had this surgery
Yeah.
before, so
Yeah.
experienced some symptoms during the week. So he's out of action now for the next few weeks. So no timeline on his return, but a little bit concerning for the former skipper.
Oh, goodness me. Won't be recording any of those kitchen ads anytime soon, will he?
Well, I think there's a lot locked in the bag, so he's all good.
Oh. It's been a long-term brand partnership, hasn't it?
Hasn't it?
Kid Easy.
Really successful part.
Kid Easy and the Sloanes go hand in hand,
with
don't they?
Sloaney. Jodes, whether you're paying a mortgage or you're trying to get into the rental market, it's really, really tough out there.
Yeah, it is extremely tough to find a rental property at the moment. There's a rental crisis, Andrew Hayes.
Yes, and particularly in Melbourne and Sydney, and you see some of these open houses and there's like hundreds of people
Yeah.
looking at, say, one room.
Oh, no. That would be so disheartening.
This little story has gone viral on the internet about a certain gentleman from the States who's renting, I think it's in Sydney, and it's really drawn some interesting opinions, not just from his housemates, but the public in general. He's asked his housemates to cover the water, gas and electricity bills while he takes a 3-month holiday. Bear in mind, he's still paying rent. He just doesn't want to pay the extra bills.
Right.
He's also said, though, I'll chip in and I'll pay my share of the internet, but the other bills I shouldn't have to pay because I'm not there.
Well, my first thought on this is quite emotional. Like, la-dee-da, you're taking a 3-month holiday and yet you don't want to pay your water bill? Come on, man.
Wow, that's actually quite a point.
Yeah.
Your experience in the rental market?
Not well. No, I haven't. No. Well, I was just explaining to you off air that I was married at 21, 22. So I basically went from home straight into the marital home. So I haven't had a lot of experience in this area. But I would assume that if you're sharing a house, you need to share the responsibilities and utilities.
Yeah. So what, you think that he should have to pay even though he's not there using the appliance? He's not using water, he's not using
I
electricity?
kind of do, because it's like swings and roundabouts. At some stage, someone else might go on a holiday. What? And then they turn around and go, I'm not paying electricity.
Yes.
And they're going to say it exactly like that.
You know, you're like, it's like speak English. We can't understand what you're saying. For goodness sake, maybe write it down.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? These things just work in waves. Sometimes someone's going to pay more, sometimes someone's going to pay less. Am I right, Abs?
Yes and no.
No, I thought you were going to say that.
In my experience, which there's been a lot, if I ever was to go back and rent now with people, I'm a fan of like split the whole lot up and pay weekly. And what I mean by that is you don't pay for the room that you're in. You look at the whole house and you go, how much is the house costing us? How much is bills costing us? Let's split that up and let's pay X amount every week so that it's all covered no matter what.
Right.
I'm not a fan. I look back at all the issues I've had with living with people and there was always problems with bills would come in, people wouldn't pay them on time, people owed you, that sort of thing. So the last few places I stayed in Queensland, it was always your rent and your bills, and it was, say it was rent was $250, covered your bills a week, and that's what you paid.
Okay. Well, that
week.
seems fair and
Yeah,
reasonable.
which I think is fine. But yes, he's not there, but bad luck. Like, he's still living out of home. I think he's still got to pay it.
What if it blows out? Like, say, if you're trying to cover everything, but you use more water, for example, you have a little tears and beers night on a Friday night, just 45 to an hour in the shower, rocking back and forth, drinking beers in a ball.
Maybe
You're using more water.
Maybe
You just described your last Friday night.
It was my Friday night too, Hazy. Maybe he's got to say, look, while I'm away, I pay a quarter. I don't know. This is a hard one, but my thing is just pay it all together.
Zoe's a renting expert. Producer Zoe, your thoughts on this?
I'm a share house expert for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. He doesn't have to pay bills while he's away, which I know goes against the grain, but he's not using them. Bills, I mean, in my experience, we pay bills as they come, so we split it evenly. But if I were to go away for 3 months, Eddie would cover the bills, I'd cover my rent.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, right. Love your thoughts on this. 0400 919 919.
What I would like is if Zoe just stopped coming to me and saying, can you pay my electricity bill? I'm a little bit short this month. That'd be so nice.
The message I got out of this is just avoid the rental market. Get yourself a Greg nice and early. Chose, you look magnificent this morning. Look nice and refreshed.
Thank you. Big shout out to TikTok. And if anyone knows TikTok, it's Jodester. And when I third person myself like that, I don't know what I'm talking
Are you
about.
actually on TikTok? Are you really?
No, God, no. But I got put.
Are you on the TikTok?
I have cottoned onto this new trend, and it's called the Sleepy Girl Mocktail. And it is a thing. So basically, it's an alcohol-free cocktail packed full of goodness that's supposed to help you sleep.
Oh.
And it's very popular, and I know this because I spent my day yesterday visiting 4 supermarkets and 1 health food shop looking for the key ingredient, that is pure organic tart cherry juice.
Of course. That sounds very, very... Where would you find that?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. If you saw a psycho woman on her knees in aisle 4 at the Foodland Norwood with her hands in prayer to the cherry juice gods, that was me yesterday because I finally found that little sucker.
Oh, good. The cherry juice gods answered.
They did.
Nice.
So basically you take that because it's got melatonin in it, which is obviously good for sleep. You mix it with some magnesium powder, which is also good for sleep and muscle health, and you top it up with like a probiotic soda, so which is basically just soda water with some lime flavouring in it. So I made it last night for me and Colleen, my mum, and it was delicious. It was like a cocktail because you put the magnesium in it and it mixes up and it makes it frothy.
Yeah.
So it's almost, I guess it's a bit Aperol spritzy.
Okay.
And I know I'm a breakfast radio presenter, so my sleep patterns are all out because I go to sleep mainly when it's light and we wake up in the dark. So it's not normal. But I tell you what, I nodded off like a little baby.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Very nice. Success.
And I went night-nights really quickly, but I woke up when Sid the dog was sort of dry reaching. That's another story.
Sid got stuck into it as well.
There was a side effect though. So if
On
you,
Sid, yeah, I know.
if you take every thought you've ever had in your life and you amalgamated it into one giant brain dream fart, that's what happened last night.
Oh, okay.
Just sort of everything. And this has happened to me before when I've had natural sleep tablets. So I was at war on a ship with the political reporter from Channel 10, Alan Murrell. I was playing golf. My sister-in-law had stolen my kids. I was pressing all the buttons on this show because you said you had to perform at the Red Room. Like it was just...
I think I actually did say that.
So that was the only you're sort of asleep, but weirdly having all these sleepy thoughts. Anyway, you want to try it?
Yeah, right. Yes, please.
I brought it in tonight, so you can try it tonight if you like.
Are you sure there's not acid in there as well?
Is there nothing you use to help you sleep?
Yeah, I used to, and I still do. So we originally got a shusher for Henry when he was 1 or 2. That's what it's called, a little shusher. Yeah. You can go on different settings. There's like a heartbeat setting, static setting. We would turn it onto the ocean setting. and just leave it there.
Yeah.
And now we use it. I need it to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I use rain.
Oh,
Rain
yeah,
to go
rain's
to
good as
sleep.
well. But listen to this. Listen how soothing this is. And then you're like, oh, ready? Oh my gosh. What's a peacock doing in the middle of the ocean?
Oh, goodness me. Producer Zoe, have you got something that helps you sleep?
Yeah, I don't so much anymore, but when we first started this gig together to try and fall asleep when it's still light outside, I'd do eye mask on and brown noise in the background. Listen to this.
That's on
plain,
your.
kinda like-
You're on the Qantas A380.
I think I am, you know, which is interesting because I'm really scared of flying. But brown noise comforts me.
And also,
is-
like
it's
sleeping
quite
on a
nice.
plane is a disaster.
It's a disaster, but this is good, I promise. Just listen.
Yeah, listen. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Turn down for what?
Oh my goodness.
Abby in the newsroom, you got something?
Well, because I'm normal, I just put a fan on. And I take magnesium too. But to be honest, it doesn't really help.
Oh, but
You
it's.
reckon?
I'm such an overthinker. I overthink everything. So I get into bed and my brain's like, ping.
Abs, genuinely brown noise. It does something to your brain. It just switches you off a little bit. It's nice.
Yeah, so, like sometimes when I'm just too alert and I want to go to sleep, I'll just listen to old stories that Jodie used to tell about her social netball, and then bang, out like a light.
Wow, you're on fire this morning.
You are. He's loving this.
So on fire.
Oh, it's Thursday though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I haven't even told you about our game on Tuesday night against Shots.
I don't want to fall asleep while standing up because I might knock myself out on the desk here.
If you take one of these sleepy mocktails tonight, then I'll give you a buzz around about 8:45 and I'll start telling you about Tuesday night's game and you'll go, yeah, it could be worse. I could be listening to you. The fact that you never made the AFL.
My tears put you to sleep. That hurts. That really hurts.
God, it's the sound of Hazy sobbing again.
sobbing. It's so boring.
relaxing.
Oh, jeez.
Nicole, what puts you to sleep?
What puts me to sleep is I have two young babies who both have a monitor each,
Yes.
and they both have their sleep sounds on.
Yeah.
And I need both of those monitors on loud so I can hear their sleep machines through the monitor.
Oh, so it's like secondhand. What are we talking? What sort of noise?
Well, it's white noise,
Yeah.
so it's like the...
Yeah.
So, yeah, I need to hear that through their monitor.
Secondhand white noise.
What's the difference?
Secondhand white noise.
Nicole, do you know the difference between white noise and producer Zoe was just talking about brown noise?
No.
Well, here,
No, I don't know.
here is the difference. So here's white noise, and here's brown noise,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and here's white noise, and brown noise.
See, that's kind of what secondhand white noise is like. It's kind of...
Yeah, it's,
So you've got diluted
Strange,
white
isn't it?
noise that's been
Yeah.
turned into brown noise.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if we mix them together, we get.
Turn down for what?
We don't.
Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. Let's go to Michaela. What's putting you to sleep there, Michaela?
So every night I have to put my fan on and I listen to the Brooklyn Nine-Nine show every night.
Nice. There it is.
Yep. Wake up in the middle of the night, go to the toilet, come back, it's on again.
Wow.
What a beautiful little routine you've got there, Michaela.
Do you like watching it because it's boring and it puts you to sleep, or you like the show and it's just
No,
relaxed?
I just like the show. Like I can lay there with my eyes shut
Yeah.
and I know what's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
like your body would get into this routine where it's like, oh, okay, so Brooklyn's playing, so I know now it's time to get ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like you're in
Yeah,
It's
genuine
like a
routine.
cue. It's like when older people listen to the ABC all night. So
Yeah.
they put that on. My mum does that.
Yep.
I'm not bagging the ABC. It's like nice and soothing for her. I'm glad.
Yeah,
It's
no.
relaxing. My grandparents before that did it too.
Exactly right. What a nice little routine they've got.
Let's get ready to rumble. Round one. Ladies and gentlemen, Battle of the Bangers.
Yes, two musical athletes going head to head for, I suppose, music supremacy. That's what
Yeah.
it is, isn't it?
Exactly what it is.
Behind the scenes, though, what we want to do is we want to set up your weekend right by giving you a song which you can really connect with
Yeah.
at 8 a.m. on a Friday and go, you know what? It's just going to launch me into a really, really positive space.
Yeah. And so this is the way it works. you jump on Jodie and Hazy, the Instagram page, and you vote for the song that you think is right and correct to start your Friday morning.
Yeah. Theme this week is back to school. So some of those songs which you connected with back in school make you go, oh, yes, the good times. And just to take you back just a few days ago, I think we all connected with Travis Kelce when he said this after he got into yet another Super Bowl.
You gotta fight for your right to party! Believe it, baby, we going to Las Vegas, Nevada, to go get us another one.
Yeah, Nevada.
Nevada.
Sure, Beastie Boys. That's what I connect with.
You gotta fight for your right
Oh.
to party!
And this is when we were like 15 or 16. We're like, yeah, we should go out and do stuff and, get hold of some drinks and do all this crazy stuff. It never happened. It never happened, but we had big plans and big thoughts.
So am I looking confused? Because I feel confused. Because I must have missed a brief because I didn't think it was songs that you connected with at school.
Yeah.
I thought it was songs about school
Back to
or
school.
education.
That's about school, isn't it? Hello?
Hello.
Producer M, this is not how it rolled out.
I made it very clear that the theme is however you guys interpret it.
Oh, there you go.
So yours works as well, Jodes.
It's like
You're fine.
abstract art.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got, Jodes?
Mine's-
Sell it for us.
Mine's about high school and more specifically a TV show that's about high school, and that is Glee.
Oh, my God.
And when I when I Googled the
You
most...
are taking the PI double five,
No,
sure.
I'm not. When I Googled the most popular song from Glee, I came up with this.
Are we doing this?
Got approved, so I don't care.
The little button I've got here just says Don't Stop. I thought, Don't Stop Journey. Actually, it's a great song.
Yeah.
But it's the Glee version.
Well, I tried, unlike you, to link it into an actual show about high school.
I think what's happened here is it's 2-0 in favour of Jodie. So I haven't even got a win this year in 2024.
Yep.
You've started to get a little bit complacent and arrogant.
No, that's not the case at
You're
all.
testing the folks
And
out
also,
there.
I can see right through you. What you're trying to tap into right now is the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift love story. That's what you're trying to do.
I'm not saying that, but what I will say is, and
Yes.
coincidentally, if you vote for my song, it means that effectively you're voting for Travis Kelce, which obviously is connected to Taylor Swift. So if you like and if you have
God.
any sort of respect
God.
for Taylor Swift,
God.
you would vote for my
You
song.
are
Isn't that right, Travis?
so-
You gotta fight!
Yeah, absolutely.
Transparent.
He's saying you got to fight for my missus. Do you even care about Taylor Swift? If so, then vote for my song. Not this piece of garbage. I'm desperate, Jodes. Remember last year? It got to stage, I reckon I was ahead by about 3 or 4.
Yes.
And you were like, I need this.
That's what you're
And I was
doing.
like, oh, look at her. She's so desperate. And now I'm feeling
I
it.
know, it's the saddest thing I've ever seen. You're like, ooh, who's the most popular person on the planet right now? That's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Let's tap into that. It was a school theme.
Did you seriously just call Taylor Swift Travis Kelce's missus?
I did not say, oh, no, I've lost the Swifties. I've lost them all.
She's the most powerful woman in music at the moment, and she's Travis
Just called
Kelce's
her
missus.
someone.
No,
Oh,
I can't.
this is
no,
backfired.
No, I can't say this enough. I'm so glad that Taylor Swift discovered Travis Kelce and put him on the map.
No. Let's go back to the tape. Oh my God. Taylor Swift is Travis Kelce's missus.
No, I didn't say that. I can't even remember. Stop living in the past. Let's concentrate on the future. Don't Stop, the Glee version versus Fight for Your Right by the Beastie Boys. Get voting at Jodie and Hazy. We're going to announce a winner tomorrow morning at 8. I have no idea which way this is going to go now.
What was that? Oh, that's the sound of a car backfiring.
Oh my God. It would be remiss not to really, really plan your weekend and not at least check in with Newsreader Abby as to some of the really fun things that you could do. Morning to you, Newsreader Abby.
I noticed she didn't use the word cool.
Couldn't get to it.
I've never, ever said that I was cool. Ever. Have
No,
I? I say I'm a loser all the time. So embrace that.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
What's going on the weekend? More specifically, Sunday morning at 9 a.m.
Sunday morning at 9 a.m, we are going to head to Joe's Cafe at Henley Beach for a little sausage dog stroll.
Oh, sounds like a lot of fun. Let's get them all together.
That's actual footage of Tori.
Yeah, you should explain. You've got two sausage dogs, Tank and Tori.
I do,
One
so-
of them's a psycho. The other one's just a bitch.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. No, Tank's
What
lovely.
about the dogs?
Wow, you two are on fire this morning.
It's Thursday. We really
what I
start
put up with? Why am I
we start to
still here?
loosen up on a Thursday, don't we?
Yeah, sure you do. Yeah, so Tank will lull you into a false sense of security. Tank will come up to you and then will bark in your face. Tori just hates you from the word go, but then will be nice to you once you've fed her. So
Yeah,
there.
Tori will talk that much junk behind your back.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so international renowned artist Andrew Baines is inviting Dachshund owners and their dashing dogs to... You be quiet.
Doesn't he play for the Brisbane Bullets?
That's his brother, Aaron.
Sorry. He's a big psycho.
I actually hate both of you. So he is asking people to come down, and basically what you do is you go down. He asks you to wear a black formal suit and bring your sausage dogs down, and everyone stands on the beach, and he gets a beautiful photo.
Just a small request. Everyone be at the beach in 35 degrees on Sunday in a formal suit, please.
It's 9 o'clock, so it'll be like 33 by then, so it'll be fine. But anyway,
Right. And you've got a girls' lunch the day before, so
I do.
What are the odds of you actually showing up on Sunday morning?
look, I'm going to give myself maybe 20%.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, it's for a good cause, though. It's to raise money for Lutheran Care for the emergency relief program to help people doing it tough. So there is
That is
actually
nice.
a
There
reason
you go.
behind
Okay,
it.
that's good.
That's nice.
Yep.
But yeah, if you've got a sausage dog, and if you want to take my two as well, because I will probably be not very
Hungover.
well in bed.
It's fun, isn't it? Just deal with the dogs in the back doing this whilst you're in your suit.
Is there any entertainment, Hazy? Any ideas?
What have we got? Yeah, we
You-
got. That's, actually heard that's an unbelievable lineup.
Really?
Of
Talk me
musical
through
acts
it.
as well. Well, of course, you've got Snoop Dogg who's going to do the rounds. Looking forward to that. Nate Dogg's going to make an appearance as well.
Who's Nate Dogg?
Oh, excuse me very much.
What?
Red Dog's going to be there as well, which is really, really
Yeah,
good.
love Red Dog.
Wolf Mother's making a little appearance.
Nice.
Who saw that coming?
This is huge.
Baha Man?
Let the dogs out!
Yeah, they are.
Who let the dogs out?
I haven't seen these guys for a long time as well, but the Bloodhound Gang.
Whoa.
Yes.
Huge
So
abs.
let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
You still now.
You see Tank and Tori there with their glow sticks.
Yeah, they love that stuff. They take after their mother.
Birthday payday next. Your chance to win $1,000 just for having your birthday. Let's do it. Tonight, $200 million Powerball hopefully goes off. And hopefully it's in our pockets, Judge.
Yes, fingers crossed. So what we thought, let's put together just a little syndicate here with our Nova family.
Yeah.
And you've come up, what did you land on for the number?
For the Powerball number,
Yeah.
I've gone with 17.
17.
Because we were reliably told that that is a very, very lucky number. I originally went with 15, but that's a really unlucky number apparently in that
I've got
space.
number 10 because that was my husband's ice hockey number. So let's go to Jade in Modbury Heights. Hey, Jade, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Okay, please add to our syndicate. What's your number?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Nice, Jade. Well done.
Is there a reason?
Love that.
Just a lucky number for me and my husband.
Oh,
Okay.
That's nice.
That's
Cute.
very good.
Sweet.
Yeah, very good.
All right, Naomi from Seaford Meadows. Hey, Naomi.
Hi.
Hi, what's your lucky number?
27.
Okay,
my
you're-
youngest son's birthday.
Okay.
Lovely. All right.
But also, I thought we should do a power hit. That way, we guaranteed the Powerball number, and also to save the arguments over who gets to choose it.
Oh,
I don't understand that, but
Yeah.
let's. Okay, Em, do
Do
you
you
understand?
understand what's going on?
I do. A power hit is basically you can buy one game, so you've only got one chance, but you get given the Powerball number no matter what. And so if you need to win big, you have to win the Powerball number.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
let's do that.
That just saved our Powerball argument. Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah, very
Appreciate
good.
you. Natalie from Gawler Belt. Good morning, Nat.
Hi.
Hi. Lucky number
11.
11. Why?
One's always lucky, like 11-11 when you see 11-11. So
Spot on.
I always go with 11.
Legs
Yep.
11.
That works.
All
Yep.
the 11s.
Yep. Very
Okay.
good.
Thanks, Nat. You're in. Alana from Anglevale. Hey, Alana.
Morning. How are you?
We're good. What's your lucky number?
21.
21.
21.
Okay, good. I like it. Had a
Very
good
good.
feeling. Had a good feeling when you said that, Alana. Good luck.
Lear wears it so very well. So it makes sense, doesn't it?
It's all coming together. Kelly from Elizabeth Downs. Hey, Kel.
Hi.
Hi. What's your lucky number?
7.
Yes.
7.
I was waiting for 7 to turn up.
I know, and that could be the number that determines the fact that we are $200 million heirs.
Yeah.
All of us.
$200 million heirs.
Yeah. And finally, Debbie from Andrews Farm. Round out our Powerball numbers, please, Debbie.
Good morning. I'd like to take number 19, please.
Very good.
Number 19. Okay, beautiful. Thanks. Good luck, Deb.
All right.
Yeah.
So our numbers are 10, 2, 27, 11, 21, 7, 19. And our Powerball number is 17, thanks to Andrew Hayes. Now,
Okay.
if you balls it up for us because of the Powerball number, it's on you.
Imagine if it got to the Powerball number. Oh, once again, falling just short when I needed to come through every single time.
yeah.
What I will say is, I mean, who knows what's going to happen if we're going to win or not, but I'd jump on the front foot, particularly with housing and everything. I'd put down a deposit today. Okay?
Okay. Very quickly, Abby, what are the lucky suburbs too, you were saying?
So Woodcroft
Yep.
and Mawson Lakes. There was a story out a few weeks ago about the luckiest suburbs in each state, and yeah, it was Woodcroft and Mawson Lakes.
So is that where we're getting our tickets? Are we going to travel?
I think Woodcroft is on my way home,
Okay.
so I could.
Could you pick up our Powerball ticket, please, even though you're not part of the syndicate and you don't get a cent?
If you win it, then I will be taking the whole lot. That's my payment for going and picking up the ticket.
It doesn't matter. Just kidding.
Ooh.
I can do it for free as long as you stop being mean to me.
Like, oh,
No.
no, sorry,
No deal.
can't do that. That's worth more than $200 million. All right, good luck. See you next time, unless we win.
We're going back in time. Hazy's on this daisy. In time.
Thursday, 1st of February, pinch and a punch. Oh, cop that, Oddie. Right on the forehead
Very aggressive.
for the first day of the month. Let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? 1994, Harry Styles was born in Cheshire, England. Today is his 30th birthday.
What a beautiful day that was when young Harry just burst out of his mother and went, "Here I am, I've arrived."
Yeah, I don't think he didn't burst out. He danced out, just glamorously moved his way out,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And was wearing a really nice silk shirt with a big collar, oversized collar, and everyone's like, "This kid's on point."
Yeah. I can't believe he was wearing one of those big onesies that he was wearing.
And the pearls as well. Just kidding.
He was born and he had that big pearl energy.
Anyone else who was wearing pearls like that, you'd be like, "Get your hand off it, you flog," because it's Harry's.
Where did you get those pearls from, Harry? Don't get me wrong, they're absolutely gorgeous and you're pulling it off, but strange that you were in the womb with pearls. 2004, Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction occurred during halftime of America's Super Bowl when she performed with Justin Timberlake. I'm telling you right now that if that happens in a couple of weeks' time, everyone right from the start is going to say stunt,
Yeah.
stunt, stunt. And it so was a stunt back then.
Stop using the word malfunction, because who walks around with stars on their nipples? Who does? Just in anticipating the fact that Justin might one day rip off my top.
All right, there's 5 girls in here. Let's do a poll. Put your hand up if you wear stars on your nipples. Everyone's got their hands up. Oh, my gosh. What is going on? All right, my hand's up too. 2014, the Lego Movie, which voices including Chris Pratt and Will Ferrell, premieres. Great movie. Kids love it.
Never seen it, but I'm sure it's good.
You haven't seen
I'm
it?
just not a Lego person. No.
Oh, my God.
not
Don't
much.
do that. Don't do that.
But
It's Lego, by the way.
I don't know.
I know South Australia, they go, but in South Australia we say Lego. But the rest of the world, not just the rest of the country, says Lego. So why are we different in this space? It's a strange one, isn't
No,
it?
it's the same as grant and dance and all the words we like to say differently. We're just a little bit posher here.
Grant. Number one song on Feb 1st in 1997 was Wannabe by the Spa Skulls.